made a batch of banana bread to help my build project today. So I'm starting with this and some Rebel matcha latte. Gluten-free banana bread. So good. Hi, I'm Candace. I'm a lover of mountains and meditation and have decided to minimize my life, buy a Sprinter van and convert it into a tiny home on wheels. Having a background in interior design, I'm going to give you my tips, views and experience on design and how to project manage your conversion whilst being a total novice at doing the actual build. And there we have it. I've made a plastic loop into which metal filings will fall when I start to cut around this shape here. Here goes. I'm about to drill the first hole in my van walls. Wish me luck. Got a little bird's eye there in the middle. So I want to check here and then cut down into the edges. You can see I've made this so that I can get into here too. Taking a deep breath. Okay, so me trying to do it from the inside, I found out quite quickly doesn't work. It doesn't get a clean cut on the outside lip of the van, and you want that to be really straight and clean and flush. So I'm reviewing it and I'm going to do a different method, which I have been also shown. People often use a hole punch and a hammer. I don't like that because it actually pushes the shape of the van outwards. I'm going to use a screwdriver and a small gauge drill bit, and I'm going to trace it around the outside inner edge here. Let me show you. Okay, so the shape you're cutting out is this inner ring here. You're going to cross these barriers and you're going to go all the way around here. So I'm going to cut that basically with a drill bit, and then I'm going to trace around it with a sharpie and then with Jigsaw afterwards. Okay, here we go. Broke it. I'll show you what I've done. Let's see. Little tiny holes all the way around the inside lip. Right. And then when you get along the straight, you don't need as many because you're going to use a flat edge. See that? Super simple. More frequently as you get to this curves, less frequently on the straights. More frequently on the curves, less frequently on the straights. And now I'm going to go to the outside. So I just want to show you what it looks like from the outside. We've got enough light here. So you can see all those little holes are drilled, create this shape on the outside, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around across here, okay? So when you see it, I don't know if you can see it from back here, under this light, but I'm actually going to trace around it with a Sharpie. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is actually tape, trusty blue tape. We're going to tape around the outside edge of the marker line. The reason for this is to make sure that we don't scrape any of the Juco of the van, of the paint, whilst we're doing the cutting. So here I go. Checked if that's enough with my extra tape on the bottom here. And it looks like it is. So here goes. Okay, I'm going to secure the flap now because this is starting to flap a little bit. So I'm going to tape it up. Harder than I thought it was going to be. Let me tell you. Let's pull this out now. Here we have a big hole in my van. Oh my goodness. So it's the next day. I didn't get to film a few things because I ran out of batteries. I pulled up that pocket I'd created to catch the metal filings. I carefully took it outside of the van, and then I got a shop vac, or any vacuum really, and I vacuumed up as many of the metal filings as I could. And then also there's a little gap at the very bottom, because it's really a double wall, at the very bottom of what I just cut. And I also made sure that I vacuumed out all of the metal filings from there. The next thing that I did was I got some denatured alcohol, and I wiped over the entire outside surface of the van. That actually took off any of the sharpie markings that were still there. and made it a really clean surface, because this particular window overhangs the cutout quite a lot, and so you want to make sure that it's sitting on top of as clean a surface as possible. And the very last thing I did was I got white Rustoleum paint, white because my van's white, and I made sure that I painted all the way around any of the raw metal edges that were left over as a product of the jigsawing of the cutting. I've let that sit overnight to dry, and now I'm about to go and install the window, which is super exciting. So here we are at today's job site. I just covered that up so that the Rustoleum could set overnight, and we're about to start installing it. Okay, here we have it. We've placed the window. My new friend Brandon has come over from over the fence and was interested in what I was doing, is helping me today, which is just amazing. So this is the placement piece. This is the kind of moment of truth, if you like. And then I'm going to transfer inside and start actually securing it to the van. There it is. It's all installed. Isn't that amazing? Thanks to my neighbor's help. Really amazing.